What? Hey! Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's number one funny man, Rodney.
Party people, it's your boy Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. We're indeed live today. Super duper excited about this show as per usual. What's keeping you going, man? What's keeping you going? You go through the ups and downs of life. We have things happen. People die. People live. How are you keeping going? How do you keep it going? That's what I want to ask you today. How do you keep your whole thing going? How do you keep your ball in the air? I almost said, how do you keep your balls in the air, but I didn't want to be paused. Here it goes, man. I saw Will Smith this week. He said something really interesting. He said, you're already where you're going. He was reflecting on the fact that he did Bad Boy. It was one many years ago. And he remembered wanting to be the best, blah, blah, blah in the world. But here, doing Bad Boys 4, he realized that he was there. He was already living it. What are you already living? Are you already a world-renowned comedian? Are you already a best-selling author? Are you already that guy, that girl? Maybe you are, but you have to lean into it and embrace it. It's Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. The world's foremost podcaster. Second to none. One thing I love about the theme song, and my buddy did this theme song for me. One thing I love about this theme song, and one of the lines is
Get ready for America's number one funny man. What?
Get ready for America's number one funny man. Sometimes the truth can hinder your progress. Maybe you're not the world's number one funny man, but you have to absolutely believe it before you get to it. How about that? Again, Rodney Perry's in the building. One Act Drama has joined us. She's having a hair week of all hair weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, joining the show. One Act Drama. What's up, kiddo?
Good morning. Get my life together over here. My hair will be together tomorrow.
I like the fluffy thing, but this is something else that you got it tight.
Yeah, trying to keep it together.
I think you could just hit that sponge, get that sponge that mug up.
I got too much hair for the sponge.
Oh, yeah.
I got way too much hair for the sponge. This is compacted. It's
right. So, Drama, let's talk about it, man. You're an actor, a comedian, a producer, a director. I mean, you wear a lot of hats. You're a mommy. Talk to me about achieving your goals. Like, are you always actively pursuing something, and have you achieved what you want? Are you near your goal?
No, I'm nowhere near my goal. I'm not anywhere near my goal until I can write a first check to a nurse for my mom. That's when I know I'll be near my goal. But if I can write one, then that means I'm close to being able to just blank check it until she leaves this earth. That's when I know I'm near my goal.
Yeah, and I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all, because as we live this life, man, there are things that are the barometer of you achieving whatever you achieve. And writing that check is one of those things. It's like, yo, if I can do this,
I'm able to help my mama pay bills. So I'm close. I'm able to shoot her some money every month.
Hey man, to take care of our parents, I don't think we talk about that enough. They took care of us. They gave us everything they had, and as you get older, if you're lucky, you'll be tasked with taking care of your parent, and it's not a game. I see you, Katash. I see you, T Link in the building. Thank y'all for coming on. You guys are always got the green light if you want to come in, man. Comedians. Oh shit, what I do? God damn it. Hold on. I don't know what I did. Hold on, drummer. Let me turn that shit off over there. Okay. It didn't do that yesterday. Why did it want me? Okay, let's do that. Okay,
I'm glad that's something appropriate.
Oh, hey, it didn't tell me what I be watching. Get out of there.
Over there being elderly. That's why you can't figure it
You
out.
know what? You should shut up.
Over there just mashing buttons.
I'm hitting the right button and it ain't taking. Hold on. There you go, right there. Boom, boom, boom. See what happened. I wasn't even watching that shit. What the fuck, man? Unable to. Why is it unable to do that?
You obviously you gotta just cut the TV off. Now you done lost your background.
I like my little background too. Hold on.
See, people, this is what you have to look forward to. This is why I
You
want
know
to
what?
take care of my mother.
Shut up.
See how he over there struggling. He needs somebody
I
to
ain't
take care of
struggling
him.
at all. I got this shit.
if his kids was,
They
well off.
don't want to help. Okay, where we at? God damn it, it was just fine. You know what? I'm gonna blame you, drama. It's your
Don't
fault.
blame. I've
It's
been
your fault.
blamed for worse by better.
It was your fault. Ali said you ain't on the tour at all. I was like, really, Ali? How is she not on the tour?
Listen, I'm gonna see Ali next week.
Man, when I tell you I was having no problem till you got on here.
Don't blame me for your struggles.
I'm definitely blaming you for
Not only can you not figure out how to turn just the video off, you can't even figure out how to turn the TV off. And how
Oh no,
long was that TV
yeah, I
you
can turn
just
TV right there. I hit the button. TV go. I know how to turn the TV off. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Turn that. Let's mute that too. Let's mute that so we ain't got to listen to it. Why is this not taking?
make sure we'll see what's in the play queue after that, because I don't want to see no naked
Ain't
body.
nothing violent thing now. That's what that means. Play the TV. Okay, that's what
Find
we.
out you sitting there with no pants on, waiting on the live to end,
Oh goodness gracious.
so you can watch a video.
Connecting. Okay, search for TV.
My little hair lopsided, and I can't get it together. Oh, there we go.
Why we so hard on each other, man? Goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. There we go, drama. We back up and running in this bitch. Now.
What's back up and running? Because I still see whoever those young ladies are in the background.
It's almost there. 2 seconds. Have it going in. He said, boom, hit that. Dot. And do the dot, did the dot.
Your clicker ain't clicking how you thought it was.
Don't do that.
You a terrible magician.
I did that.
Stick to comedy. Your abracadabra ain't working.
That motherfucker's supposed to be gone. Damn it! What's up, Jack? God, what is going on? Now, if I told this motherfucker to do it, I'm telling you, before the show, this shit be clicking. Unable. Okay. Is it this? Reconnect. Yes. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi. I don't know. Hit that right there. Do you want to switch? Yes, motherfucker. All right, we did that, I believe. All right, let's try this again. Watch me do this magic point on your ass. I know you ain't ready for that.
You finna do this point, and the whole TV gonna combust.
Why you want to oh, don't be a hater, drama. Don't be a hater.
We sat here for 17 minutes for you to fix it.
First of all, it took less than 12. Less than 12 minutes. Yo, hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. My name is Roddy Perry. You tune in to Roddy Perry Live. As you can see, you got the image up.
Finally.
All right, drama. Real, all jokes aside, man. I had a great conversation with Ali Sadiq this morning. Shouts out Dominoe Effect 4 that is on the streets. He dropped it on Father's Day. This whole idea, when we first talked about this years ago, I said, right, I'm going to drop my special on YouTube. I said, why'd you doing that? You've been on Comedy Central, you've been on this, you've been on that. He said, but I can't even play clips of my own comedy. And as he said, I was like, wow, I never thought about that. But what happens with a lot of these deals is we sign those rights away in perpetuity forever. And so YouTube affords him an opportunity to, or you get your own streaming platform. YouTube affords him the opportunity to maintain ownership of this great project he got. So shouts out to Ali Sadiq, man. Shouts out to One Act Drama, who is touring with Ali, whether he likes it or not.
Let me tell you, one thing he's gonna do is give me a hard time. You know what? Speaking of,
he said you was African pygmy. That you got a round face.
I don't listen to him ever about anything, which is why we argue about everything. He elderly, just like yourself. So sometimes,
First of all, I'm a young man.
Who told you that?
Drama, I'm a young man.
Okay.
You don't agree?
No, y'all old. We just watched you be elderly trying to fix the TV.
I fixed the TV, first of all.
17 minutes later.
No, that's not true. M-Dub, I see you. T-Link, man, you all, it's always a pleasure. Let me put the link up, man, because I got to talk to somebody other than Drama.
But no, listen. So I don't want to know, do you think this is disrespectful to the craft? So I was out last week. No, week before last at a room. And everybody was talking.
Like open mic or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And we were talking comedy. And somebody was like, yo, I saw you.
Comedy. Well, you got to qualify your chat with who you was talking to.
I can't because I don't want to put this person on blast for what they said.
Okay. Go ahead. Let me listen.
So, okay, I can get people around it. Chris Smokey Jones, who else was there? Yusuf Gray. It was just a bunch of us just sitting around talking.
Chopping it up.
So they brought up Ali Sadiq special. And one person was like, who is that? Now, this person is at least 20-year vet.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, are you being for real or are you joking right now? He was like, no, I don't know who that is. And
it's in possible. My mind, we are. There are people discovering us every day.
But you're a comedian 20 years in. There's no way. And you not like some Rudy Poop that didn't have at least some level of formidable success. Okay. You had some level. So I just don't see how you did not.
So you think he was hating? Is he a hater?
I don't think he's an older gentleman. I don't think he has a reason to hate.
Right.
I just do you find it disrespectful to be that far in and not know someone of that caliber? Or do you think it's possible to be that far?
It's absolutely possible. It's absolutely possible. I mean, I met a guy, I did a gig with Talent last week, and it was a guy on the show. He was easily a 20-year vet. I'd never seen him in my life. I didn't know who he was. He was fucking outstanding. A great comedian. I follow him now, so I see his stuff now. But
that's different. That's somebody who's not touring theaters.
Well, some people are oblivious to the world around them because they only concern. Like I'm guilty of this. I only look at my feed. I see your stuff because I follow you. But there's a lot of people I don't see.
I don't see how you wouldn't know Ali. Like, he's become too big at this point. Amongst comedians. If it was a regular person, regular people don't know him every day. It was a lady at his show that told him, I had never heard of you. I came with whoever she came with,
Right.
and regular person consumer absolutely might not know who he is. Sure, a comedian 20 years in and you don't know him. I don't see that being possible. Even if you just found him 2 years ago when Domino Effect came out.
Hey, it's very possible. David Arnold, who is my friend, who's going to glory, he experienced that a lot. Now his stuff had took off. He was on Netflix. They say, Rod, I meet at least one person a day that just don't know me. And I saw it with that. I remember Cat Williams. When Cat got hot, right? He was Money Mike, but nobody knew him as Cat Williams or Cat in the Hat, which was his original name. People just didn't know. So you can miss it. Now, like you say, professionally, what's up, Dana Keel? Professionally, you would say, wow, how does a comic not know everybody on the landscape? But it can happen.
We don't have to know everybody. But I just feel like in the last 2 years, that's not possible to be. Especially since I know that ain't the first time his name has come up. Like, that's like your name come up. You a comedian that don't know Rodney Perry?
Motherfucker don't know me, he should have himself shot.
Exactly. That's impossible. As a comedian. As a comedian.
Right there, drama. Let's put this question to T-Link. T-Link.
What's up?
Is it possible? Turn your phone sideways if you can. Perfect. Hey, T-Link, question. Ali Sadiq, national comedian. He's touring. Is it possible for a comedian not to know who this man is and how he get down?
I mean, I think it's possible. I would kind of agree with Andromeda. It should be highly unlikely, but I do believe that it's possible. Kind of like what you said, Rodney. Like, people are discovering you every day, and so there are comedians, I'm sure, that are on a higher level that I don't know. And I'm still somewhat new in the game, but I follow comedy forever.
Last time I met Dave Chappelle, some people you can meet for the first time 50 times, right? And so I forgot about this, but my sister reminded me, we hung out with Dave Chappelle in Detroit at this historic bar, Burt's, right? Had a great night with Keith. They talked junk, crack jokes, drank, had a good time. And so when I run into Dave Chappelle here in Atlanta, that nigga look at me like, I know this nigga, but I don't really know who is this nigga. He didn't know Rodney Perry from Responding Perry. Now, is he a hater, or his life is just so whatever it is that he just don't have to remember nothing?
I think his life is so big and he's met so many people.
So many people.
I just put the name in the chat.
Willing to give Dave Chappelle a pass, but not this other comedian.
I put the name in the chat, and you tell me if you think this person don't know him.
You put it where?
I think I in the StreamYard chat.
Oh, behind the scenes.
Yeah. I think that's how you spell his name.
That nigga could be. It's possible.
You think so?
That nigga, yes.
Okay.
That nigga cut grass for a living. That nigga know what he know your lawn, how to edge your lawn up, but that nigga might not know. I mean, he may not. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but yeah, he may not know.
That just
all right, y'all. My name is Rodney Perry. Tune in to Rodney Perry Live. And on the show today, always my partner in crime, man. I really love this lady. Her name is One Act Drama. Andromeda, aka Andromeda Jones, is in the building. That's a blaxploitation name. You thought about that? Like, you should do an action, because you've done action before. You should do an action blaxploitation. Let's bring back the whole genre. You got to bare them cheeks, so you got to pull them cheeks out, and we got to see a little. Yes, all the blaxploitation women did their thing.
I have changed my life. I can't do that.
You know what? We try to take it to another level. You see, I'm an idea. Once I start kicking these ideas out, you got to grab it. Drama. Let me tell you something. Blaxploitation. Stay right here with me. You can motherfuck it. Like Ali said he don't want to act. Fuck that.
That man gonna act.
Yeah, I like to believe that, and he's softening on the whole idea, because we had a conversation, and he almost cussed me out over when I brought it up last time.
You know what I think it is? I think he's seeing the success he desires and deserves. So he's able to now that he's seeing his vision, now he can open up to what other people see. But he has tunnel vision, which is respectable. It's
Yeah.
tunnel vision is
I
amazing.
mean, what I admire most about Ali Sadiq is this: the guy put a plan into action and implemented it. That in itself is fucking gold. You know, like anybody watching the show right now, this Rodney Perry show. How about this? If your ass haven't wrote down your goals, your the path you're gonna take, it's like putting your navigation in your car when you about to go somewhere. If you don't motherfucking tell your car where to go, that motherfucker don't know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Life is the same way. You gotta write down, make it plain. It's all that stuff in the Bible. T Link is in the building. My partner in crime, T Link. I didn't know who the fuck T Link was.
Yeah, he forgot me twice.
But no disrespect though, T Link. But you know, first of all, T Link is a handsome ass nigga. You know, you don't be trying to remember. Nobody got time for that. These cute niggas around. Sick of the shit, T Link. Anyway, T Link, fabulous comedian. And I think sometimes as comedians, a guy may or may not be on our radar because you didn't see him kill yet.
Mm-hmm.
Your kill, whatever your kill. And so maybe that's the reason the guy might not be on your radar. Maybe his type of comedy is not your cup of tea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I get it. I mean, and I'm still relatively new. So when you met me, I was just hosting, you know. And so it was one of those things where
You can say it, T-Link, Rodney Perry's a piece of shit. And it's okay.
No, I never said that. I never said that. No, I actually, you were the first big name that actually gave me advice.
Oh, really? What I say something fly?
Yeah, you were just like, hey man, like, no, that was a dope set. Like, you know, I saw you out there, you know, singing. He was like, your ass could really sing, like put more effort into it. And he was like, you're just doing it up there casually and you singing. And the next time I went back on stage, the next show, I did exactly what you told me to do and got a huge reaction from the crowd. So I took that with me, you know, after that fact. Like that to me, that meant everything because I was about a year in, man. You know, so I took that, like I got words of wisdom from an OG. Like, you know, I acted an ass to get on the show so that I could actually host.
Wow.
And I was able to do it. And then I just felt like, you know, even if, you know, it was words of criticism or whatnot, you know, it would have still meant a lot to me. But just the fact that you saw something, you know, just made me that much better and gave me that encouragement, man. And I took that with me, you know, even to this day, like, you know, and then David Arnold was the second person to do it. So it just really made me. So I get it. I see how I can just go under the radar real easy because I was still real new in the comedy at that point.
Hey man, you know what? I've met Mike Epps, who I adore. I think is funny. He's one of the funniest guys in the game. When I tell you I met this nigga about 9 times. And I was like, is this nigga fucking with me? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why does nigga be acting like he got to remember me? I just fucking nigga. And then the nigga ask you some way out shit. You're like, yeah, man, how's your dog doing? You be like, nigga, you don't know my dog, motherfucker. Who do you think I am, nigga? But I don't think the nigga meant no harm. I think the nigga was just whatever he was going through it at that time. Dana Keeler's in the audience. She said, are we only talking about our beloved black comics being comedy famous? Black famous and white famous, or all comedians? I don't know, Dana. I mean, you got to think. And that's kind of what Ali and I talked about. He said, man, black people ain't giving him what he think he deserved. And I'm like, nigga, but you got everybody else. Like, I'm a nigga famous. I'm famous nigga rise. Nigga, let me tell you something. Black people fuck with me. I'm your mama's favorite comic.
Yes.
Yeah.
That should be your next special, nigga famous.
I know you so good. Oh, I love you. Come here, nigga. That's Rodney Perry. I get that. But I spent 30 years building a black following.
Mm-hmm.
And some people might even say to my detriment, because the mainstream don't know I exist. Am I mad about that? No, I know exactly what it is. It's okay. What
I
Danny
think
did?
I think nothing is wrong with being black famous, because being real, we treat each other. Once you become that to us, I feel like black people treat you good. Like they protect you. Like look how many Uncle Rodney. You are beloved amongst black people, not
Beloved.
just comedians.
Yeah.
You are beloved and well respected. You are
Mhm.
everybody's Uncle Rodney. White
Yeah.
America is not going to embrace you in that way as Uncle Rodney, no matter how famous you become. They'll latch on because of us, but they wouldn't have done that on their own.
Yeah, he ain't even that much older than me, and I look at him as Uncle Rodney.
I think if you keep putting one foot in front of the other, then eventually everybody will come.
Hmm.
And the plight of, let's say, urban comics and mainstream comics is unite the world. So if you can find a way to unite the world, then you can have a pretty successful career, make a lot of money. I just learned about comedian Gary Goldman. He's Jewish, married to a black woman, living in Harlem. He's my new obsession in terms of what he does on stage.
He's funny.
Gary Goldman is.
Yeah, he's funny.
I
I
don't
know
know who
who
that
Gary
is.
Goldman is. Gary Goldman's been around like 20 years. This is what I found out years ago, guys. I'm on tour through like Korea. Myself, Daniel Dugar, two white comics. What I found out, we were parallels, living two different lives, living the same life. I mean, so it was two white guys who they would tell their stories. We would be listening. It was like, yo, I don't know who you're talking about, but you're going through what I'm going through. There's still a struggle,
Hmm.
but their struggle was a little different. They didn't have no upper hand on us or nothing. They just, to be honest, I was the bigger headliner of all the people in the military. I was the person that people looked to the headline, but we had to respect each other's journey. I see Victor Marshall, you're in the building. Dana's here. Granny Wowzers. Let's keep putting one foot in front of the other. Wow. Great chat today. All right, let me throw some stuff out there. First of all, I know Drama say I'm elderly. Don't humor her, T-Link. Don't do that.
Oh man, that was funny.
Drama
It was funny, man.
Drama is a many fucking act. Okay. All right. Check it out. See what y'all think.
If you get tails, you get 0. But if you don't flip the coin at all, you get $1 million. What are you doing? Now, this is one coin, one flip. You flipping it or what? Let me know.
All right, here we go. You flip a coin, it lands on heads, you get 100 million. If it lands on tails, you get nothing. All right. And if you don't flip it at all, you get $1 million. What are you doing, T-Link?
I'm flipping because at the end of the day, I could see myself getting $1 million. Like I gotta see myself getting $1 million. But the thought of losing $100 million, or at least the opportunity to get $100 million, would mess with me too much every day.
That's right there. You say you'll take a one-time 50-50 chance at 100 million.
Yes.
Over $1 million in your pocket right now.
Yes.
You're a thug. You're a gangster.
Yeah, man, listen, I started stand up at 45 years old, man. Like, everything.
You say flip that bitch, T-Link?
Yeah, flip it. Like I ain't got much longer. Fuck it. If I ain't got it already, I'm gonna get it. But the chance that I could get that 100 million, man.
I know what Drama is gonna say. I'm not sure. I think I know what Drama is gonna say. Let's throw it back out there. You got a flip of a coin. You flip it, heads 100 million. If it lands on tails, you get 0. Or you can choose not to flip it at all and walk out with $1 million. When I Drama, what you doing?
Man, I'm so dedicated to the opportunity to take care of my mom. Just give me $1 million. I don't want to risk. I can't throw away a chance to take care of my mama. I can't throw that away. 100 million sounds so amazing, but the devastation I would feel at losing an opportunity to provide for my mother, I can't do it.
Then the kid says, "I'll take the million and flip it into 100 million." No, you ain't. You ain't gonna because you ain't gonna take no chance. You ain't gonna.
Yeah, you already your risk.
Life is about taking a chance. I think I'm a gambler. Nigga, I'm gonna flip that bitch in the air and throw about 5 other coins up so you can't tell what it is. Wow, that's a tough question. I mean, the practical make sense idea is to not flip anything, take the million. That's practical.
Yeah, it's just like life, like in general.
You say you're a grown ass man. You got about motherfucking 30 more summers left. Nigga, give me
Yeah.
100
Yeah. Let me try to get it while I got the opportunity, because I think the opportunity to make $1 million versus making 100 is way different. You see what I'm saying? And if I got the opportunity, man, I'll eat myself alive for not taking the opportunity every day. That'll eat at me.
T-Link, you 5 birthdays from elderly.
Shit, I'm about to be the big 50 in December. I'm taking that flip, bro.
Oh, see, you 1 birthday from elderly.
I'm elderly. I'm already there, bro. I'm already there, man.
You
I'm
ain't
already
got $1
there.
million
First of
yet.
all,
You about
50
to
years
be
is not elderly.
She thinks it's elderly. Hey, I'm still good. Like these girls in the street still love me. Like
anybody 5 years or more older than me is elderly to me. For the rest of my life, even when I'm 50, now the 55-year-olds are elderly. When I'm 50,
see.
T-Link, are you single out there in these streets?
No. I got a lady.
I'm about to ask you what it's like out there, man.
No, man, that jump was bad. I had to go. I had to leave.
It's not bad.
What? The women complain that the pool is filled with piss. Like men, we complain it's filled with dead period water. Like it's just as bad for us as it is for women.
That's because they swimming in the community pool. You got to go to the private pool.
Exactly, man. It's bad
I swim
out
in
there.
private pools. Ain't no pee over there.
Nah, all you got is BBL juice in them pools.
I'm peeing in the private pool.
There's too much BBL juice in them pools. I can't do it. Ain't nobody real no more.
What you're not about to do is besmirch the name of the BBL wearers. It's
big beautiful lady. Big beautiful lady.
That booty so big, it looks like it's always full of doo-doo.
Yeah.
Why? I don't see the fascination with a booty full of juice.
Yeah.
I don't know,
man.
I don't know what's inside of it, but I definitely want to jiggle it up.
Booty juice. It ain't booty meat. It's juice.
No, it's some deposited fat. It's all kind of stuff.
It could be a lot of things.
Yeah, it lumps up ill. Can't do it.
And the kid says, Rodney knows I am 56.
Elderly.
He is not that. Well, you know what, Dana? I don't know if I knew that. I don't know, but I know now. You just spilled the beans. Dana, come on up. The link is right there in the chat. Holla at your boy. Hey, y'all, thanks for tuning into the show. My name is Rodney Perry. Tune in to Rodney Perry Live. Okay, here's another question. I'm always call somebody old.
It's my favorite.
Attractive person in the world, the healthiest person in the world, or the most intelligent person in the world. Pick one. I'd love to know, and tell me why too. Question.
Okay, let's rewind that back. I don't think I heard the first part. Okay, what would you want to be?
You can only choose one. Which would you choose to be? The richest person in the world, the most attractive person in the world, the healthiest person in the world, or the most intelligent person in the world? Pick one. I'd love to know, and tell me why too. Question. You can only choose one. Which would you choose to be? The richest person in the world, the most attractive person in the world, the healthiest person in the world, or the most intelligent person in the world? Pick one. I'd love to know, and tell me why too.
All right, we got it now.
That's easy.
That's easy for you, Drama?
Yes.
What you gonna be? You gonna be rich, attractive, healthy, or smart?
First of all, if you want to be attractive, you a dummy and you deserve whatever comes to you.
Wow.
Because why would you choose to be the most attractive person? What purpose does attractiveness serve?
First of all, attractive people live a better life than you.
They live longer.
I know plenty of broke, attractive women.
No. But everybody I know that's cute live a fucking amazing life.
I'm attractive and I'm sitting on an air mattress right now.
That's a choice. You made a choice.
Yeah, you also touring with Ali Sadiq.
Second of all, rich. We're not gonna talk about that elderly gentleman. Second of all,
Hey, Pygmy. Oh, that thing took me out. Took me out.
second of all, rich is fleeting. People squander money every day. You know how many rich people now on government assistance, them lottery winners and foolishness. So no, I don't want to be rich. Well,
Trying to pick it into
healthiest
intelligence.
person.
You
You
want to be
healthy and broke. You are healthy and broke.
what you
No,
gonna
thank
pick?
you.
What you pick?
Let me be intelligent because with intelligence, I know how to get some money, baby. I'm gonna figure that out. I know all kind of ways to figure out how to get to the money, and then once I get to the money, I can buy me some titties and be attractive, and
Oh,
then I got the money now, so I'm rich. We in the game, baby. I done killed all those with my intelligence.
So you gonna take intelligence over health,
Yes,
or then you gonna
and
be a thick ass, half attractive, poor.
she's just gonna be an intelligent pygmy. Boy, that is something else.
Okay. All right, Keeling, the question is about the court. What would you rather be? Rich, you can only pick one. Attractive, healthy, or very, very smart.
I'm gonna pick smart. You know, I think intelligence covers all the other avenues. If you're intelligent, then you know you're gonna hope that you're gonna make most intelligent decisions as far as your health is concerned. And it's also going to help you, you know, be able to navigate through making money. You know, and attractiveness comes with all the other stuff. If you're intelligent, that's an attraction within itself. So I think that, you know, that covers pretty much everything for me. I'd rather be intelligent.
Man, y'all niggas is stupid.
You
Both of
can be healthy and get hit by a bus. It don't mean you're gonna live long.
but
because we're trying to get up out of here. You getting up out of here.
Yeah.
all right, hold on. Dana Keeler's joined us, fabulous comedian. I saw Dana when she first started. She's been ripping up the stages. Dana, you're with us. Let's get this. What's your thoughts, Dana? Oh, where she go? Shit.
Well, there. I was trying to decide between healthiest and most intelligent. Um, and I'm thinking, to be honest with you, I'm thinking healthiest. Um, like, I mean, I was always the smart kid in school. I'm not saying it's overrated, but I think it might be overrated.
Look,
So
I know people that's smart, but smart is one of those things you can evaluate 100 different ways.
right,
So is this person smart in math? Is he
right.
smart in life? Is he a philosopher? Like, what type of smart are you? Nigga, give me the money.
That part. And then y'all remember in Kanye West's song in his little drama skits on, I want to say, the College Dropout, where he would have this dialogue between his father, I had degrees and a million degrees, and y'all remember those skits? And I could relate to that so much because I just know people with lots of degrees. I've aspired for more degrees than I have, but I also still aspire for better financial abundance. Intelligence doesn't make you financially wise. It doesn't necessarily make you wise in all these other areas. I'll even speak transparently. My dad is a very intelligent man, but he struggled in business, and our family, had to deal with that until he got wise in business, and that took some time. But he was always an intelligent man. So I think health is
I don't know. As a person who's dealt with some health challenges, I'm a stroke survivor. Let me tell you something. Your health is a motherfucker. When that shit is not there, see, it's hard now because we all healthy. But when your health is fucked up, you gonna want that health back. If you get up early in the morning, tomorrow morning, and stub your toe, if you stub your toe on that little dresser going into the bathroom, you be like, nigga, I want to be healthy.
Well, Parada, they didn't say if you don't choose health, you're gonna have cancer the next day. They just said the healthiest person. Y'all adding too many qualifiers. They didn't say you're gonna be the smartest person, but you're gonna only read 3,000 books a year, like Cat Williams. They just said
First of all, Cat Williams ain't read no goddamn 3,000 books.
that man say he read 3,000 books.
I read 3,000 books a year, a day, like
Nigga,
5 a
that
day.
nigga also
I'm like,
read
no,
142. I'm like, nigga, come on. That is 50
I
years old.
did 9
Yeah,
books a day.
you is a birthday have enough birthdays to be elderly.
Facts.
All right, people chiming in. Let's see what this one says. Give me that bankroll. I can buy proper fruits and vegetables, etc. to get right. With will what comes with money stress me out? Maybe, but nothing.
Nothing a check can't fix.
Like,
I ain't
I'm
mad
not
at
mad
that.
at that.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I'm mad at that
yeah,
because
like
a
money
check
don't buy everything. Money don't buy everything, but money can make your ass feel fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, when they say money don't make you happy, shit. I be
Yeah,
happy
I
when
know,
I got
right?
money.
I got like my grandma used to pray for me. She say, "Lord, just send them enough. Make sure you have enough." I was like, no. I
Abundantly.
need extra.
Right. Exceedingly abundantly, above
Look,
all that we could ask or
All
think.
that shit. I want
Yeah.
all.
I always tell the Lord, add tax and gratuity to mine, please.
Wait a minute. If you could, Lord, if you could find it in your heart,
Tax and gratuity, Father.
add tax and gratuity.
I was praying that prayer in my car. I was just like, I said, Dana, you got to change your mindset. You always be like, just give me enough for this bill. I said, no. Exceedingly abundantly. We got to meet every need, desire, and want. But I have to talk to myself. I'm used to praying like your grandmama pray. So I got to talk to
Baby. Gratuity me.
Hey, we talked about that a little bit earlier before you guys came on, T Link and Dana. Are you poised to achieve your goals? Dana and I had a conversation not too long ago, right? We had a great conversation, and somebody had said something slick to Dana. And so Dana was like, Rodney, man, I don't, should I swing on this bitch? Dana didn't say that. Dana did not say that. But this is what I said to Dana. I said, Dana, the only things that bother you are the things that bother you. So as we navigate this life, nobody can say something to hurt your feelings if this shit don't hurt your feelings. So it takes me back to many years ago. There was a comedian, and so I was doing a show Thursday nights at the Hollywood Park Casino, and he was like, Rodney can't can't do comedy unless he use music, because I had a couple of music bits at that time, and don't get me wrong, I had 2 or 3 fucking killer ass music bits, but at the same time, when they would say that shit would fuck with me. He said, dude, that only bother you because it bother you. Like, it's somewhere in your mind that allow a person to lock in the stuff, your shortcomings. And so and then he went on to say, he said, dude, them niggas wish they had a bit that would level a room like that. And so I'm not saying go get your music bit. I'm saying that the things that bother you are the things that bother you. And so you got to deal with your own psyche before you can deal with what other people are saying. What's your thoughts? Drama.
I agree with that. But it's not much anybody can say that will bother me, honestly, at this point. I can't even think of something that would bother me that somebody was, unless a lie would bother me. I don't like for people to lie on me. But talking about my set, I'm true to who I am in my set, so that wouldn't bother me because it's what I know, it's what I do best, it's what get me on stage where I least sleep. So it wouldn't bother me.
Right. T Lake, what's your thoughts, man? Like what are the things that maybe could bother you, man? How do you deal with that?
Um, for the most part, man, I just let things fly over my head, like kind of like Drama said. Like I'm true to myself. I'm telling stories about my life, my experiences. That's the advantage I have by starting comedy older, because I got a lot of life experiences and been through a lot of stuff. I got kids, about to have a grandchild, like, so I can talk about things, and I don't really let a lot of the outside noise bother me too much, because then that means I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? I like to be tunnel focused.
Dana Kill.
Yes. I think that you're right. That it's hard to remember that only a hit dog will holler. Like,
Come on now.
So
hit him with no old school pimp logic.
He did what?
So once I start hollering, I have to be like, okay, well, let's scratch beneath the surface. Let's see what's going on, and let's, as you and I talked through that day, what's bothering me. And so at this point, even when something bothers me, because things will, I feel like I'm 5 years in, I feel like I'm doing, good, strong business. But when things bother me, I'm just like, well, let's scratch and see what's there. Is there something that we can pry open? Maybe we'll take it as some soil. We'll dig deeper in the dirt, look at the roots, see what's going on. And so that's how I do it. Take it now from that, just from a few days ago, just from that conversation, just because stuff does still bother me. I would be lying if I said it didn't. Like UT Link, I started a little old. I started at 51. So there's a whole lot still that's unpacking, but I would be lying if I said like nothing bothers me. I'm just trying to grow and improve, and growth and improvement is big to me. So then, but what you said is key. Drama can't be affected. I think that's the biggest thing. You can't find yourself affected at every little thing, but I just want to peer in and see, is there something to see there? Is there something I should investigate since something came up for me?
I just feel like your truth about me, I don't have to take that on as my truth about me. So you may feel like that's true about me, and that's great for you, but I don't have to accept that as my truth. I already know what my truth is for me, and I can't let you change that.
How about that? Hey, my name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. My friends are here today. One Night Drama is in the building. Dana Keel, looking pretty radiant today too, Dana Keel.
First of all, you're wearing that 56. Let me tell you that right now. Now, you still elderly, but you're wearing that 56.
Where my thumbs down? Thumbs down.
Speaking of elderly, Team Link is in the building. Grown ass man. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about material and arrival. So, I found recently, I was watching Kevin Hart, and he was doing a bunch of material about being a grown man and dealing with erectile dysfunction. I'm paraphrasing, not exactly the words he used, but that's, to me, people cannot steal your material, but just arrive at the place much later. Like, I did those jokes 10 years ago. All about the pills in the liquor store and da-da-da-da. I already did that stuff. I'm not saying he took it from me. I'm saying that the nigga just got there. T-Link got his jokes about his grandkids. Jeff Brown in the building. T-Link, you're a grown-ass man. You got grandkids, da-da-da-da. But guess what? Niggas, me too.
Yeah.
And I could arrive there after you and have similar material. What is your thoughts? Anybody?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I always try to find a twist to the joke. You know what I'm saying? I definitely make the personal experience a personal experience. That way it's more difficult to take. I mean, I initially was doing just jokes at first. And then I realized that the stories were the ones that were actually doing a lot better. And so, as long as you make it personal, I mean, my experience might be similar to yours, but the personal part of it, I think, is what sets it apart and makes it more difficult to steal.
Joining us, the great Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown,
how are you, sir?
You're a grown-ass man. You've been doing comedy longer than all of us.
Yeah.
I remember being a Rudy Poot and watching you do your thing. You have seen people arrive at a junction you were at many years ago, many times, I would imagine. Talk to me about watching people arrive at a joke that you did a decade ago.
Okay, I want to do that. But first, I must point out the radiance of the ladies on the show. As a matter of fact, so much that you two niggas should like stop your cameras. You really are fucking up the show. Number two, I've been backstage so long that I don't know what happened.
I apologize.
Okay, because I will say to the last topic, the number one ingredient in ridicule is give a damn. With regard to arrive at, and Rodney Perry.
Before you say another word. This nigga text me.
This nigga. Did y'all hear him say Jeff Brown is in the house? I've been backstage for 15 minutes.
I had no idea. I'm so sorry.
I thought I was like, did I offend Rodney Perry? I don't. I'm an a-hole.
I'm a little elderly.
I don't love many people. I love Rodney Perry. I literally love Rodney. Rodney Perry could get my rent money. It ain't many people can do that.
Wow. All right, go ahead, break it down, Jeff. Break it down. All
okay,
right.
let me break. Here's how I feel about. Let's just call it what it is. It's there's a difference between discussing a topic. No one owns a topic.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see your joke, when you see the way you did it, that's different. And believe me, I have 20 minutes of mine, and I haven't really been hitting the stage. I've been doing a lot more writing, specifically for that bastard DL Hughley. I've been doing a lot of writing. But there's about 15 minutes of mine from back in the day that called me from the road. Hey, Jeff, wow. I'm on the road. I'm on the road with so and so. It's I'm just opera from the hood calling you, Jeff. I'm on the road.
Oh, now opera from the hood.
Oh my God, brother. Oh my God. Let me just put it where it is about joke thievery.
Well, before you go any further, Jeff Brown, for any of the comedians on the panel that don't know, Jeff Brown has probably a big show-stopping bit about opera from the hood
and police brutality.
And oh my God! And this is from the fucking 90s.
Yes, 1-star search with it. Won the Bay Area with it.
Won the Bay Area Black Comedy Competition with it as well. Wow.
Yeah. And I got that whole thing about generally when a comic says, well, he only do that, the sentence is short. What should finish it, and that's why I feel he's getting what I deserve.
Wow.
Wow. That should be the rest of the sentence. When someone steals your joke, think about this, people. The 5 of us have the grandest opportunity in the world. We get up in a room full of strangers and say exactly what's on our minds.
Amen.
Now, if I decide to say what's on T-Link's mind, or One Act Drama's mind, or Sister Kill's mind, what does that say about what I think about my thoughts? I put your thoughts over my thoughts, and that makes me a coward. You're a coward, and you're lazy, and you are beholden to laughter.
Jeff Brown, do you subscribe to the idea that it's possible that a person could just arrive at a place, not steal a joke, just arrive there at a later date?
Sure. But if I have a joke about, and especially BBLs now, a friend of mine used to do a joke that I knew it was coming, but it would bring me to tears every time I saw it. He used to do this joke about how if you got a big butt and you don't have big legs,
wow,
it don't work. And it was a physical joke that it was like being tied to the train tracks. You hear the whistle blowing, but you can't get out the way. Now, if I arrive at that idea, like right now, if I was writing a joke about BBLs and how they don't look right, I don't have the license or the ability at 59 to fall backwards on my ass.
Trust me, don't do it.
And then look bewildered and embarrassed and look for my purse and wonder who saw me. That was the part that killed me. Wonder who saw me, because I can't take that approach, knowing that joke lives at Rodney Perry's house. It's not about arriving at the same place. It's about arriving at the same place in the same way. That's it.
Brian, just my eyes. Let me ask you this. How do we continue to challenge ourselves as comedians in terms of, I believe this, the more basic a premise is, the more likely somebody is doing it somewhere.
Sure.
And so how do we continue to challenge ourselves to go and dig into that fertile soil that would allow us to come up with some brilliant stuff?
Find a way. Number one, I'm teaching this in Uncle Jeff's Comedy Kung Fu School. Yes. find a way to either hide the premise or hide the punchline different. Put the concept in a story. Put the concept in a story. Make the bit about Mrs. Perry or one of them kids. Shout out to Mrs. Perry. Make the bit about one of them kids. Hide it. How about this? How about everybody got a joke about a father that got kids across town? I know about 5 comics. How many of them go, Junior? I don't know but one dude to do that.
Right.
I don't get to go, Marcus, Kevin. I don't get to do that because now I'm taking that person's picture, bleaching out the color, and then coloring in the lines, as opposed to starting with a blank page, which is my idea. How does one act drama tell this joke and make it unstealable? She put a baby in it. You don't live in one act drama house. We don't live in your house. We don't know what's in your refrigerator. We don't know what you saw on the way to work or wherever. You have to personalize it so that it is very clear that if someone sees it somewhere else, oh no, that's her. That's how you do that. Look for ways to put your thumb. In the words of Quincy Jones, there's only 12 notes. There's only 12 notes on the keyboard. But when El DeBarge does his thing, he don't sound like Brian McKnight, who we're not going to know how he sounds pretty soon because nobody's going to see it, which is a shame, which is a damn shame, because I get some of that. I get some of the back. I understand his emotion with disrespectful, unruly, ungrateful older children. I get that. We all do. He just came out and said what a lot of folks is thinking about their funky ass kids. A lot of folks thinking that. Everybody here got a favorite child if you got more than one. You just won't be honest about it because you don't want to mess their mind up. But
I think that favorite child changes throughout a lifetime.
Sure.
Like it was definitely moments where Rochelle was definitely my favorite. She was young. Mm-hmm. I tend to gravitate to the youngest person, the one that needs me the most.
Right. Well, I'm arrogant. I gravitate to the one that resembles me the most. And
whoever look like you.
No, okay, resembles, acts like, takes on the traits of, and generally, I'm not going to tell you if I could go back in time, 2 of my kids would disappear. I'm not going to tell you which 2 because screw them up if they see this. But there is one that has been my least favorite the entire time. The entire time.
Who are you?
That's funny. See, I should do that.
Who are you?
That's it. You come on. You know who I am.
Favorite from the beginning, as a child, a baby.
The nigga from diapers.
Got here behind the curve.
From diapers. No, it's not
First
even
time the nigga threw his shit out of his diaper ever hit me in the face. But I was like,
oh my God.
Like this nigga.
Oh my God, I have not. So you can't, again, put so much of yourself. I mean, it's all concept, setup, punchline. Unless, of course, you're the genius of Dave Chappelle, where I'll give you the punchline first and walk back around to it on some Coltrane type shit. But what I say to do, what I say to do is find out which master's house you live in. Me, I bounce between Pryor's house, George Carlin's house, and Bill Cosby's house.
Yeah,
lay their jokes out.
I definitely live at the corner of Richard Pryor and Mudbone.
Yeah, there you go. That's a great wow, Rodney Perry.
Great, that's a
absolutely.
All right, guys, an absolute pleasure to chat with the great Jeff Brown. I always love talking comedy. One act drama. How are you and what you got going on?
I'm great, and I talked to LeVar Walker, so I'll be with LeVar tomorrow. Pull up, watch me work out some stuff.
Yeah, where?
At Arlington Improv.
Okay. All right.
So pull up tomorrow. Fish. Come to the Arlington Improv tomorrow. You ain't doing nothing.
And then there we go. T-Link, man, what's cracking, man? How you doing? How you doing? And how do we stay in touch?
All right, I'll be at the Comedy House on June 29th. Be under new management. I'm gonna talk to you about that too. Yeah, I'm about to talk to you about that. I'll text you. I'll text you.
Is it under new management different from the last time? I was there somebody else.
Yeah, it's been two people. So it's been another person in between the last time that you came.
Really?
And
I
and
will
it
say that last two older white people, they was fucking very nice to me.
yeah. That's when I was there. That's when I did. I left after them. After they left, the new management that came in, I was like, I'm out. So I was at Charlotte Comedy Zone and at the Greenville Comedy Zone. But we're back. We're trying to get it back on track. The new owner seems to be doing some good things. So I'm gonna be hosting a local stand-up comedy show there on the 29th. And I'll be at the Cleveland. I mean, I'm not at Cleveland, but I'll be there too. But at the Columbus Comedy Festival in August, and I'll be on show with Sean Jones and Jay Phillips at South Carolina State Homecoming as well. So
You do a college nigga at 50 years old? You crazy?
hey, that's my alma mater, But I do a lot. I do a lot of. I've done a lot of colleges. That's broken me in, man. I've learned how to mesh between that younger crowd and older crowd because I got kids that age. So, and I work with kids. So this helps.
I gotta watch your set so I can steal.
I head off. Dana Keel, how do we stay in touch?
Instagram, I should have put, but at Dana Keel, it's right there. I got shows in July in Redondo Beach, Burbank Comedy Festival in August, Motor City, Detroit, and Greensboro in September.
I'll be there with you in Greensboro.
Yay!
I'll tell you that.
I do well in Greensboro, but that motherfucking Greenville, I be myself.
But follow me, Insta.
Yeah, that club, they be booking me. I know they be like, this is gonna be a horrible weekend. I be like, yeah, I know.
Let's just get it over with.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff Brown, man, I know you're always doing some fly shit, man. How do we stay in touch?
At your mama's house, YAMAMMAZHOUSE. Yeah, I had somebody hack my old IG account. So it's going down at your mama's house. Not
Wait,
so much.
Spell it again.
YAMAMMAZHOUSE.
Oh, I found it.
It's going down at your mama's house. You can catch me there. You can catch me every Wednesday tonight at 6 p.m. LA time. I will be doing giraffe balls, which is where I normally get high as giraffe balls and talk about whatever young brothers want to talk about. But I'm on a weed hiatus just for right now. You got to cycle off. And then Sundays, you can catch me. I am the pastor of the First Church of Holy Shit. Somebody messed up and told me God was everywhere. So I pray from right here. It saves me 10%. I never miss a game. I advise you to save 10% on your soul insurance by switching to Don't Go and come on over here and let's talk about the Lord for real, where don't nobody got to go to hell. In order to believe that God has a name, you have to believe a man. Some man told you that. You don't have to believe a man to believe that God exists. T-Link, you look just like Warren Campbell. Has anybody ever told you that?
I have. I've gotten that.
Okay, Warren Campbell, shout out. I don't give a damn about your schedule, Rodney. We should talk some more.
Warren Campbell.
I used to be a church musician, so I got a chance to meet him. But yeah,
he's a great guy. All right, that is our show. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. What a show, my friends. Always, man. And
it's over.
It is absolutely over, Jeff Brown. And you know what? Jeff, you're welcome to keep talking if you like.
I don't give a damn about your schedule, Rodney Perry. We should be talking right now.
Just keep going, nigga.
I just got up. Shit. It's only 8 o'clock.
I'm here for it, nigga. Every single word, all the game, man. And that's the thing about it is, Anthony Brown said me years ago, all comics want is the game, and you can give it to them easily. And
well, shit, yeah. If you got, real talk. If real quick, if anybody,
you gonna say something else? You gonna say something else?
Of course, Dana Kill. I see you with the chessboard behind.
Perry. America.